Okay, so the first thing that you would do is you would plug in the 4. You would just try direct substitution. And so I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go -3. I plug in 4 plus 1. And then I plug in 4, subtract 4. Woo, woo, shebang. And so what happens on the top? What happens on the top? We get -12 plus 1. And on the bottom, 4 minus 4 is 0 squared. So it looks like I get -11 over 0. All right. Okay, so that is definitely not an indeterminate form. Okay, it is being divided by 0. Indeterminate forms include infinity over infinity. These are just the most common ones, guys. And then we also have 0 divided by 0. Okay, these are indeterminate forms, and whenever you get forms like this, you got to do some manipulation of whatever you're taking the limit of. And so we're taking the limit of this guy right here. Now, did we get one of these indeterminate forms? No, we did not. We did not get infinity minus infinity or anything weird like that. We got -11 divided by 0, and this, my stews, does not exist. So this limit, actually, there's nothing else to do. Just booyah. That's it.
On the answer key, it says it's -infinity.
Well, that answer key is wrong. Oh, you know what?
Okay,
Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. I'm glad you said that, because I would say actually that this or this are good answers. Then why are they both there? Yeah, that means this is a bad problem. The College Board would actually never ask a question like this and have both of these as answer choices. Now, how do you know it's -infinity? There's only 2 ways to know that it is -infinity. Okay, now let's talk really quick. What does the limit tell us? The limit tells you where is the function approaching. Okay, so now if a function is approaching infinity, technically the limit doesn't exist because it's not going towards a specific number. So infinity, -infinity are both does not exist. Now, what if this answer choice was not there? Then the only way you can know this is by looking at a table for the function or by looking at a graph for that function. So for a table, you would look at, let's see, the table would look something like this, and you would have x's here, and f of x is down here. I'm not going to fill it all out, but like if you're approaching 4, you want to approach 4 from the left and from the right. And so let's just do a few numbers that approach 4. Let's go 3.9, 3.99, and 3.999. And you're trying to see like what are these numbers, what are they approaching, and then on the other side you would go like 4.1, 4.01, and 4.001. Now the table way is not something that I would want to do. I don't like doing the table way very much, and most of the time what will happen on the College Board exam is they'll give you the table. You don't actually have to make the table. The other way is by looking at the graph. So let's go ahead and graph this really fast and look at the graph so you guys can see why it would be -infinity. But if you did circle does not exist, know that your answer is right too. Okay, so let's see. That's -3x plus 1 over x minus 4. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use a graphing calculator. That way you guys get used to seeing what that would look like. Hold on, I got to clear these guys out. You guys go away. All right, so y sub 1, I'm going to put it in. Now, I got to use parentheses because we got a binomial on the numerator. -3x, make sure you press the negative button and not the subtraction button, plus 1, close the parenthesis, then divide, open parenthesis, x minus 4, close parenthesis, and I'm going to press the squared button so the denominator is squared. And then booyah, I hit the graph, and that's what my graph looks like. Now I'm thinking, I can't tell in this picture if the x-axis, if the x equals 4 line is right there. Okay, so I'm going to do this so I can write on it really quick. Save to photos. Okay, you go away now. I'm going to insert photo here so I can write on it. Shebang. All right, let's just put it right here. Okay, so I guess I'm assuming, because my graphing calculator is not as good as like a regular graphing calculator by Texas Instrument or Casio, whatever. I'm assuming that this is 4 right here. And so that would be your horizontal asymptote. And you notice, hopefully, that as you're approaching 4, you're going towards negative infinity, and as you're approaching 4 from the right, you're going towards negative infinity. Now, because the left and the right side both equal negative infinity, you can say, hey, the limit is negative infinity. But it's also technically does not exist. So, good question.